So
yeah, I'm bringing you up, bro.
So you was doing music first, like, and I guess my other question was gonna be who inspired you, but yeah, you said Eminem inspired you. So let me jump to something else, bro. So like I told you in the beginning, Jennings versus Riverview was like Jennings. The ciphers is how I found out about you, but the Jennings versus Riverview things was like. That shit was big at a certain point. You know what I mean? Like, what's that? 09, 2010.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me how, like, do you know the origin of how that started?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, because I went to Riverview, but I wasn't in that. I remember niggas was trying to recruit me and everything to be a part of it. So tell me the origin of that, bro.
Shit, man, we was doing the damn Jennings rap cyphers. We was probably like, man, I forgot if I knew the number exactly. So it wasn't past 10. It wasn't past like the 10th cipher. We got like over 20. But it was probably like 5. We was up to about 5, and it was taking off in the city and shit. And then these little punk motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? We heard a wolf and this shit. And, you know, basically just, you know, they saw the shine and shit that we was kicking up some dust. So, you know, I don't blame them, you know what I'm saying, because we probably did the same thing if it was the other way around, you know. It's a competitive sport. So, yeah, they did like a lunch break, like cypher or some shit, and everybody had something to say about MVP, of course, and Hard Face. Nigga had something to say about Hard Face, and, you know, just the gang in general. And then, you know, we went from there. So that shit spewed out into a whole bunch of other shit, you know, battles and all other shit. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm looking at them like they some little niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got a whole hood of motherfuckers that y'all gotta see for y'all see me.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna flex. And it finally came full circle for real, because T Money got that ass whooping he was begging for.
Yeah.
Begging. That boy was begging for that ass whooping for years. 10 years, literally. He was begging for that ass whooping for 10 years. Finally got his head thrown in the motherfucking dirt. All them years, man, just to come play with dad and got his ass kicked. But yeah, it came full circle and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the rest of them motherfuckers, you know, Rollo, Ghost, you know, them niggas. Yeah. Because Rollo was in that motherfucker too, man.
Yeah, because I remember, man, I came to a rap battle. They had it in, my first rap battle that I went to actually had it in a park. I think it was in like Dalewood or something, and it was under a pavilion. And T Money was battle rapping somebody, and then next thing you know, shootout happened. So we seen everybody running through the motherfucking fence, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody taking off running.
Yeah, so I went there that day.
Man, I remember I hit the fence, bro.
Yeah,
and my stomach, bro, I jumped over the fence, and my stomach got like the stomach, the fence scraped my stomach, bro. I was bleeding and shit. I got to the crib, my clothes was ripped. I lost $400, a cell phone. Man, my mama pulled up to the crib and was like, "What the fuck happened to you?" Like, man, I'm cool and I'm chilling.
That was crazy. People thought they thought that was fake. Yeah. People thought that was fake. Well, funny story about this shit. When the shots took off, because I used to be, even though I was a rapper and shit, I was on the editing team and shit for all our ciphers and shit. So I edited most of them and shit like that. So like the whole, you know, thing that went down, niggas would call me like, man, niggas done clapped up, da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And my partner, back when his Caprice and got shot out, some more shit. Crazy. I was at work or something, you know what I'm saying? Like some bullshit. I should have been there. But the camera dropped. So Louis dropped the camera. The shooting is going on. On my kids, you were seeing bullets flying. Shooting going on. Niggas was shooting. Them niggas was shooting. Them niggas, this ain't a Vlad TV interview, but I know the niggas was shooting. I know who was shooting. These niggas was shooting. I'm like, they getting it in. I'm like, you know, as we played it back, but the camera on the ground. Like, it literally flipped, fell face up and shit. So it got a sky angle. All you see is blue sky, and you're screaming the gunshots. We had, like, I want to say about 15 gigs and shit on that little flip fucking HD camera and shit from Walmart. It's catching this whole thing. Somebody stumbles across that motherfucker, picks it up. They ain't cut this bitch off at all. Go to the fucking whip, put the motherfucker in the glove compartment, whole ride and some more shit until it get to us. It's like 3 hours of fucking shit till it get back up. They brought that shit back. If that shit happened when viral really was viral, Come on, fam. That shit didn't get no play. And I'm like, that was real. Niggas like, that never happened. That bro, it was real as hell. And we had cut it, we had cut it off because YouTube was only letting you do 10 minutes at a time type shit. Yeah. So we already had to cut shit off. Now, man, looking back on that shit, I'm like, we did. Well, I promise you, bro, just some fucking square ass little chubby dude pick up this phone. Like, I think this ain't shit. I mean, y'all pick up that couch, I think this ain't shit. Take it all the way back to the car, them niggas make a whole move. Like, we was watching this whole thing. I'm like, niggas went. It's funny because they were just some regular niggas. Right. They ain't do nothing after that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't heard no incrimination about them niggas trying to rob nobody and that. These some regular fucking cats. But bring the shit back to us and we went from there. Like, this shit almost crashed our computer trying to put that whole fucking 4 hours of shit on there to edit that shit. Took like 3-4 tries.
That's hilarious.
Funny shit.
That's funny.
Niggas straight thought that was fake, bro.
Hey, speaking of that, what I wanted to get to was the ciphers. Mm-hmm. So the Jennings ciphers, to me, I would say that that's legendary in St. Louis because it was a lot of people around our age talking about that shit at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, I know it was you. You had hard face, soft face. You had my boy TK.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's always funny. That's like straight. That's like
what's the other guy name, man? The smaller guy.
It was.
I forgot his name, but I know he went Fresh and Nova. Is that his name?
No.
He went by something else.
You talking Freeze?
Yeah. He went. I think he went by another name back in the day.
It was probably Freeze at the time,
but. It was clear that you were the star on there because it's a line that I remember. I'll never forget. You said, you still sitting on paper like the toilet dirty.
Sure, yeah.
And at that time, that boy was like, okay, this nigga, he getting busy, bro. You hear me? So, damn right. Like, so tell me how that all got started. Like, what spawned y'all to do the ciphers and stuff like that?
Louis was... I mean, we all saw the hip hop boys and shit when they first came out, and they was doing their ciphers. And Louis just took it off that. He's like, shit, we gotta do this shit, and we kind of just the hood linked up, and we was like, we gonna do it. Funny story is shit. I was, and it was a competition, some shit for music the night before at the Beano. Some shit for like a record deal. Niggas was going out for that shit, a big ass line, some more shit. We sat out there for about 7 hours. I slept through the first cipher. I slept through the first one, and I remember waking up. It was like 6 o'clock, and I'm like, "Fuck, I missed this cipher." And if you look at the first one, it's split. Like they got the first niggas rapping, then I come home. I'm like, "You gotta let me do this," like you know what I'm saying. And me and one of my other partners had went in, but I slept through the first one. But yeah, Louis pretty much like he just took the vision off of the BT ciphers. It was like, "Y'all, we can do this, and we'd do it every month." And that's what happened.
Right, that's what's up. Cause so many people around the town was like, man. Damn, all these niggas rapping.
Oh, yeah,
but there was a couple people that stood out, and you was one of them.
Appreciate it.
So, beyond that, let's transition to your evolution in rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go from rapping on tracks, you know what I'm saying, to now becoming a battle rapper,
right.
And you a well-known battle rapper.
Right.
Not only in the city, but now you doing this with people who got names in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, tell me what made you serious about jumping into battle rap over the music?
Like I said, shit, I felt like I hit a ceiling and shit with music as far as how hard it is to get support in St. Louis and shit. So when I had a crowd I can bring out and make a certain amount of money. So I was like, I ain't getting too much bigger than, I mean, it could get bigger than this without, but I'm like, man, it'll come with me doing some fucking ass kissing, all this other fugazi shit, and I went with that part of it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get it organic. I'm not greasing nobody palm, I'm not paying nobody. So I said I gotta get it another way. And I told Louis, it was my engineering shit. I said, man, starting, I'm like, I'm a battle. I said, don't even call me, I'm finna battle, and I'm finna get paid. And that's what happened. Shit, I think I did my first one for free, and then, you know, start getting paid for it, and at that time, any compensation was, you know, I ain't gonna hit you over the head that I'm MVP the rapper. I'm in this whole thing now, so I ain't gonna be like, hey, nigga, you know what I can. I went ahead and took my motherfucking $150 sometimes and yada yada until it went up, you know. But yeah, that's it for real. Just hit a ceiling musically, And with battle rapping shit, I can rap as rappy as I want to, rather than, you know, somebody being like, bro, you rapping too motherfucking hard on this shit, or whatever. Like, man, you know, it kind of blew me in. You know, I'm like, well, this ain't where the game is really at right now. When I was transitioning, so anytime I could rap and bend some words, nigga, I'm happy. So.
So big. All right. So tell me about rapping. I mean, you done did your thing with guys in the city, but like I said, I feel like at this point you kind of elevated yourself to a point where we could talk about you now getting the first shot against the bigger names. So you already had a battle with. Did you have a battle with DNA?
Yeah.
You had a battle with DNA. He wanted to. You know, he would be considered a legend or a great
for sure
in the URL. You know what I mean? And just recently, well, first tell me about DNA. Like your preparation for it. Was this your first time getting a shot at one of the bigger guys to prove yourself?
Yeah, that was my biggest battle. As far as prepping for him, I mean, shit. I just continue to get better, so as long as I could just do a better version of me, I'd be thinking I'm in the clear, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna go and try to play ball and do like what you do. I'm just gonna, you know, I think I'm good enough, you know what I'm saying? So, as far as prepping for him, shit, I'm like, shit, I'm better than last time somebody didn't saw me, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like I can go in there any motherfucker, anybody, you know what I'm saying, let alone, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker, I'm like, I can do any, I don't care who the fuck you is, so I don't tend to really think about their names and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, because I can whoop his ass like I did, and you go in the motherfucking comments, niggas that motherfucker like, he trash, I'm like, what can you do? So I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying, I'm boom, do this, and continue cooking, but the preparation don't change from him to bottom level, nigga. I don't really care. It's just trying to be a better me and continue to kick it, you know.
That's a bit. So it be after that, up to this point, we get the battle that just happened on the 29th of December, end of 2019.
Yeah.
A very solid card, put on by Street Status O. Shout out to Street Status O.
Shout out.
Before we get to your Trez battle, tell me, like, how do you feel like you compare to the other St. Louis greats? You know what I'm saying? We got a Verb, obviously, who probably, you know what I mean, most people would consider the cream of the crop. I feel like he the GOAT, me personally. You got Hitman, Holla, arguably top 3 or top 5 as well. You know what I mean? You got Ill, who's a sharp veteran. You know what I mean? B Magic. Like, we got some St. Louis greats that came out of here. So, tell me how you feel like you compare to that, or do you feel like you in your own lane with it? Carving out your own path?
I don't know, really. I'm most definitely making a story for myself. But as far as, like, right now, like, shit, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, right up under them niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was to put it at fucking Verb to fucking Magic, I'd probably bump Magic out the fucking where he can move. Then it's like, boom, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look there, right there, you feel me? Like, yeah.
I asked you that because right now, the chatter amongst people in the city, even those who were there that night of a very solid card, it's like, okay, we now have to elevate MVP to the next tier.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's showing proof now. You know what I'm saying? And it's proven now. So,
for sure.
To get to that battle, MVP versus Chef Trez, that was considered the battle of the night. And as I mentioned before, like, that's when people was like having them talks like, yeah, we need to put respect on MVP name, not only in this city, but beyond.
Everywhere.
You know what I mean? So tell me about your battle with Trez.
Shit, it was a crazy battle. Shit, I felt like it was gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying, from the jump. Really, like, one thing I could say, the niggas that I do battle, none of them really play because they ain't trying to die. Some niggas be having breakout performances against me. You know what I'm saying? So they go from Chef Trez to DNA to Chilla Jones. The only fucking name I done probably battled that just sat there and fucking died was Oops. And they ain't come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just mopped him clean the fuck up, got him out of there. And we had like a gentleman's discussion, like, yeah, they don't gotta come out. Right. I fuck with you, but yeah. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
You talking about how the battle rappers don't. What you were saying about like they sit there and die. What you say? Chef Trez.
You talking about how?
You talking about Trez and
yeah,
about the battle.
Right. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, everybody do like they goddamn best against me, and I can tell, like leading up to a battle how a person gonna come, they plan or if they not, and like when I battled Chiller for instance and shit, the nigga was in St. Louis talking about leases and shit. He don't know me from a can of fucking paint.
Right.
He talking about Jennings and shit. Somebody didn't call and told him like, nigga, don't go in there and get your ass killed. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that he was gonna be good. I didn't think he was gonna be that good because he had a battle the week before. You know what I'm saying? Like literally 7 days before. And that flyer came out. I was like, man, what the fuck? I'm like, don't. And I was telling people like when I whoop his ass, don't be on no shit like, well, he just had a battle. Don't give me that bullshit. But he came fully prepared. Like as I was standing up there, I was probably most comfortable I've been. Like maybe motherfuckers asking me like how I felt. Like, are you nervous? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, my shit is here. I got my shit ready. I can only do it once. I just gotta, you know what I'm saying, get through it. I think I'm gonna be good. And that was after the first battle, which towards the end of that battle it got a little weird and shit. So I'm walking to the crowd telling motherfuckers like I'm finna save it. I'm dapping fives and shit like I ain't finna battle Chef Trez. I'm like, I got y'all. I'm finna turn this bitch up in the like after the first battle they was cheering for certain shit and I was like, they eating this? I'm like, bro, I'm finna smoke this shit. I'm like, they are finna lose their mind. Niggas finna be passing out. But yeah, man, I knew what it was gonna be, and I'm standing up there, and like John looking at me like yeah, I know, and I'm like, yeah, all right. And everybody else was just like they all individually like looked around and was like, you cold. Before we even started, like I already know like what the fuck is finna go on and shit. And when I won the coin toss, I said, well, that's one round you're gonna be able to freestyle whole ass. So you finna go from. Yeah, you finna lose this first one for sure. Cause you ain't gonna be able to do that freestyle shit you do, but he did it though, like every other,
So with you saying you were so comfortable, that's one of the things I commended you on because I'm like, not only did dude come prepared, but your amount of professionalism you had because some bullshit went on in the middle of y'all battle.
Right.
It was a fight in the back that threw everything off.
Right.
And then for y'all to jump back in. And the battle didn't lose momentum.
Yeah, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all jumped back in and that shit just turned up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
man,
that's so when this type of shit happened at the events, I'm like,
that was the first time
fuck up the event.
Yeah,
but
that's
battle rap,
all I was worried about.
Yeah, the battle rap crowds are grimy like that.
Not really.
So tell me how you was able to focus back in and catch your stride.
But shit, first I wasn't rapping. He was. You feel me? But like how this light is and shit. You can't really see you behind it, or I can't see her. You know what I'm saying? Because the spotlight is on, and I know when a motherfucker fighting. You know what I'm saying? I've been in 300 motherfucking fights, but I'm thinking that people were talking like the first split second. So I was going to wave them off like chill. I said, oh no, niggas rumbling. You know what I'm saying? So we just stopped and looked. We all sat at the end of the stage, and I turned around to him, and he was like, man, we was cooking, we cooking. And I was like, you good? He's like, I know where I'm at. I'm gravy. Then that's when O was like, hey man, fuck that shit up there. We got something crazy right here. And I looked at him, I'm like, we good? This ain't getting shut down? He said, no, that's what security for. We good. I was like, I'm gravy. Like, that's all I was worried about. Like, don't fuck up this. And he got back in there and he rebutted that fucking shit. Like, you ain't seen punches like that since the old B Magic and then fucking stage shaking. If I was losing, I would have damn near shit myself up there. That boy, I was like, I knew he was finna rap about that shit too. I'm like, he finna rap about this shit. Just finna blow it. Man, they lost their fucking mind in there, bro. But yeah, just put a classic battle on, man. I'm like, shit, all I gotta do is just finish this round. We gonna have a classic on our hands, man. It's gonna be some money thrown around after this.
All right, so well, MVP, I appreciate you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you one of the dopest artists we get here.
Appreciate
you. Know what I mean? Not just battle rappers, but a complete artist and a creator. You know what I mean? Which is what I respect. Your professionalism and what I know about you got you here, bro.
Yeah.
And you actually my first interview on the G Code Conversations, bro. And I appreciate you for showing up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So before we get out of here, man, what's some goals you got coming for the upcoming year and beyond? Start off the new decade.
Well, shit, man. Another St. Louis classic for sure. Well, that's all I give a fuck about is St. Louis. I don't give a fuck about nowhere else. Niggas calling me to battle in butt fuck Mississippi. I don't care about none of that shit. If ain't about St. Louis, ain't about elevating the crib. I ain't doing it. But we got another blockbuster coming. It ain't all the way locked in yet, but it is better than the Chef Trez shit.
Okay.
For sure. But yeah, that's just whatever just, come. I ain't got no crazy motherfucking demands and shit. I'm just gonna try to take advantage of more opportunity and hone my skill set rather it be any fucking thing. So you may see some blogs and some shit like that if I can get up off my ass and go ahead and do it. But yeah, just regular shit, man. Just elevating, man. Just keeping putting St. Louis forward because I don't care about nothing else, like I said.
That's a bet. Well, give us some social media handles, bro, and we gonna get you up out of it.
MVP Go on mostly everything. It might be a 314 on there, but if you put MVP Go, you'll find me. Barrymore Jr. on Facebook. It's Barry with an E. My granny didn't know how to properly spell Barry, so she said she spelled Barry and named my daddy that shit. So now I'm Barry like the fruit. Pause. But yeah, Barry BERRYMOORE Jr. Shout out to the G Code.
That shit was hard. But that to be my first one, that shit was hard.
Yeah, I got to get the smooth questions out. We both were motherfucking like, we having a conversation at the crib.
Hey, yo, I flipped up on a couple of them motherfuckers because you had answered a couple of them questions.
Yeah, but so you got to cut me off. I'm just going to let some shit go.
I'm going to
start raining off fucking shit. I could have went for an hour.
We did.
Oh, for sure.
That's a good.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I done had some interviews. That was nice.
That edit ain't gonna make no motherfucking head.
God, yeah, boy, that's a light.
Damn, what happened? What's that?
What?
Why is doing it?
What?
You don't see that light going on?
Cut that out.
What is it? Is it shorter than something? Or is it just
We stepping on this shit.
These motherfuckers on, man. I just